All right, great. And so we are live. Well, hello, parents. As you know, my name's Graham Matthews, and I run the AceChem Accelerator program, which is a program designed to help your child earn an A star in A-level chemistry in less than 16 weeks. So just wanted to pop into the channel, the page, the group, the YouTube channel, whatever you're watching this live stream. And I just wanted to answer a question like I normally do. And the question is, what's the second step on my proven framework, my method that I use to help students earn an A star in A-level chemistry? And the answer is mindset. And normally when I tell parents it's mindset, they go, you what? Mindset? Why does my child have to learn mindset? There's nothing wrong with their attitude. There's nothing wrong with their mindset. Why are we including this as part of the AceChem Accelerator program? And the answer is because in order to be successful in A-level chemistry and earn the A on the UCAS or the A star on the final exam, your child needs to walk a path. They need to follow a proven framework and, a proven methodology that's going to help them move from where they are in the mark book grade. We talked about this yesterday. Where they are in the mark book grade, like the mark book grade, their predicted grade, their aspirational grade, and to where they want to be. And so yesterday we talked about the importance that, yes, we do need to know your child's mark book grade, but not just the mark book grade, but a breakdown of the 4 areas of A-level chemistry, physical, organic, inorganic, practicals, and how they're doing on the 6 different types of questions that they'll see on the test and the exam, right? But the next thing we need to do is that we need to onboard, if you would, a new mindset, okay? Because what they've got is you've got the mindset from GCSE. Nothing wrong with it. It's the mindset that they had from GCSE. But now they've made the gap, the jump over the gap, the transition to the A levels, and they need a new mindset, because I'm a strong believer in the fact that you can't have the future that you want based on the mindset that you have today. You need to adapt your mindset. You need to update it. It's like an operating system. All right. Now, this is the problem. Your child will come home and say, so what did you learn at sixth form college today? And I'll say, well, Mom, Dad, you know what? Well, we had to go down to the sports hall and some guest speaker came in and he was talking about this thing called mindset, roll eyeballs. Okay. Or it could be, well, yeah, went down the sports hall and, there's this person that's new to middle management. Yeah, they came in and talked about mindset for an hour, and we all had to sit there bored. Right. And you say, well, what exactly did they talk about? And they say, well, there's these two things. It's a growth mindset and it's a fixed mindset. And quite honestly, it's like they introduced this concept, like seriously, it's something brand new. It isn't. It was coined by Carol Dweck in 2000. And I'm quite certain that Aristotle had the same idea, growth and fixed mindset. Okay, it's just like nothing new. And what it is this, is that if your child, takes the homework set, the test, the practical, their exam, and they learn from their mistakes, well, then, they'll become a better student and the grade will improve. And this is a growth mindset, right? On the other hand, if they just look at, say, for example, a homework set or an exam or a test, fail that, well, then they have a fixed mindset and they're not going to improve on anything. Now, this is now where the problem is with the way that the sixth form colleges teach is this one. This is where they stop. And so all that your child's teacher is going to do, and all the middle management does, for like the next months, they go around and say, oh, well, yes, very good. You have a growth mindset. Oh, You got that fixed mindset, all right? It's kind of like they just like, beating you over the head with the proverbial stick, all right? And studies show that despite using the term growth mindset and fixed mindset, it doesn't change anything for your child. It doesn't improve their grade in A-level chemistry. And yet this is what the college does, to help your child with mindset, all right? And they wonder why your child is not earning an A star in A-level chemistry, all right? Now, what I do as part of the ACE Chem Accelerator program is I teach mindset, but I don't teach the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. Why? Well, honestly, parents, I mean, you can read about this on the internet in about 30 seconds, okay? And the problem that I have with the way the sixth form colleges do it is that they don't teach the tools that your child needs. They don't teach your child how to apply the tools that they need to actually change their mindset into that of an A-level student that would earn an A star in A-level chemistry. All right. So this one goes through many different variations. I mean, nothing, I mean, to be honest, parents, is like nothing new here. All right. But we're just talking about mindset. So the very first thing I do is I talk about a vision that your child has for A-level chemistry. It's a really simple one. I just ask a couple of questions. And the very first thing is, why are you taking A-level chemistry? Oh, well, I'm taking A-level chemistry and I need an A star because what? Well, because I want to get into medical school. Oh, so you want to go to medical school. So I see. So fill me in. Why do you want to go to medical school and be a doctor? Well, I've always wanted to be a doctor. Say, like an example, like Fatima, a cardiothoracic surgeon. Oh, okay, yeah. And what's the reason why you want to be a cardiothoracic surgeon as compared to any other kind of doctor? Oh, well, and it's on the third question that you get to the bottom of it. Well, I really want to work with Doctors with Borders because, or, I want to work with Doctors with Borders, or I want to work with, people who have like a certain disease. I'm very interested in this, like say cardiovascular disease and everything else, because someone in my family had it. All right. And so what they've done is they've given you a vision. The very first thing I do is I sit down with my students and I ask them, what is your vision? Because if you're going to put 2 years of your time into A-level chemistry and earn the A star, you're thinking, right, it's not just good enough to say, oh, to go to medical school. You have to have it placed in the career path that you want to follow. Like, I need an A star in A-level chemistry because I want to go to medical school. I want to be this type of doctor because I want to work with people who've had cardiovascular disease. If somebody in my family had it and I want to help. Vision. So we do like a lot of work around vision. Okay. Yes, you can play like the 20 questions, or you can do vision boards, but you have to have a really clear vision of why you're doing it. All right. Now, the next thing I do is I need to update your child on the amount of effort that they need to put in, because unfortunately, GCSE, they were kind of like used to putting in a certain amount of effort, like doing homework at the last minute, or, being up all night studying, revising for tests and exams. Right. So there is an actual magic number of hours that your child needs to put in. It's a certain number of hours your child needs to put in each week and every day in order to achieve the A star. All right. And so we discuss this. And this is not coming from me, it's just coming from study. All right. So talk about the vision, talked about the effort. And then this is the big thing. You've got to put systems in place to help your child out. I mean, this is the problem that I have with the way that the sixth form colleges teach mindset, is because they don't bother going in and teach them about the systems and the processes that they need in order to be successful. You know, like organizational skills, time management. All the students enrolled in my course, they're on 90-day plans, like 30, 60, 90-day plans. They know when all the tests are coming up, all the exams are coming up. They're working 3 days in advance. All right. They're never up all night cramming and studying for a test or exam. Note-taking skills is another one. You know, if you don't teach your child how to take notes, and all they're doing is, like, you know, copying down what the teacher put on the board, well, then how are they supposed to learn from a classroom setting, a textbook, or a video, and actually create a set of notes that, well, they can use, like a master set of notes? So, you know, yes, you've got like organizational, you've got note-taking skills, the way you actually study for tests and complete homework sets to understanding is another one. You know, the way that you prepare and complete packs of past paper questions. And so, you know, it just is all of these systems. And I just gave you a few that you've got to put into place so that your child can start to develop into the type of student that they need to be in order to earn an A star. Right? You can't do it using the mindset from GCSE, from using the systems from GCSE, and put the amount of effort that they put in at GCSE. Okay. Now, of course, yes, you do need to do exam practice. And again, this is not, well, you just download some papers from, you know, the internet, some questions, and you just like walk around and you keep doing these questions all the time. And amazingly enough, it's just going to go into your mind, your short-term and your long-term memory, all the content. No, that's not how it works. I actually teach them a system that they can use. It's a codified system that they can use to correctly answer all the 6 different types of questions they'll see in the exam, and how to use packs of past paper questions in a way that's truly meaningful, so that they can easily start to onboard the information, keeping the short-term and long-term memory, but then also apply it into like novel situations that they'll see on the exam. All right. And of course, the last one, well, is attitude. You know, when you're thinking your child needs to be able to roll with the punches. Okay. What I mean by that? Well, it's this. I mean, yes, A-level chemistry is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, I always say that. And you're thinking, yeah, there are going to be good days and bad days. In 2 years, there's going to be good days and bad days when you're thinking, yeah, didn't quite get this homework set right, so I missed this question on the exam. And that's fine, because what you got to do is that you got to learn to roll with the punches, onboard it, say, I'm going to learn from the mistake. And if you want to, you can call this with like the growth mindset kicks in. And I'm just going to keep on going, making progress every day. All right. And I'll get there in the end. Okay. But of course, you see, an attitude depends on the fact that you need the correct tools in your toolbox so that you can develop into the type of A-level student that you need to be in order to be successful in A-level chemistry. All right. So this then is the reason why I teach mindset as the second part of my 5-part methodology, helping your child earn an A star in A-level chemistry. All right. So as I always say, this parent is this one, look, if you're the parent of a year 12 child who's studying, revising for the UCAS prediction exam, and you want them to earn an A on the exam so that they'll be predicted an A star in year 13. Or if you're the parent of a year 13 child and you're thinking that studying, revising for the final exam in A-level chemistry, and I want them to lock in to secure that A star so that they can attend the medical, dental, and veterinary programs at the chosen universities, the top universities in the UK. Then what I need you to do is to reach out to me right today. The bottom line is, whatever you're watching this live stream, either in the group, on the page, on the profile, on YouTube, on Twitter, whatever it's being broadcast. All right, there's always a comment box below or a way of reaching out to me either on that platform or hop over to Facebook. All right, send me a message. And what I'll do is I'll reach out to you, or my assistant will reach out to you, have a conversation, and we'll book a call. And then you and I can sit down on a call and I'll go through with you in depth on the call, the 5-step process that I use for helping the students enrolled in my ACE Chem Accelerator program to earn an A star. And I'll put a customized game plan together for your child so you can see how easily they can move from where they are in the mark book to either an A in year 12 or an A star in year 13 in less than 16 weeks. All right. So hope I answered the question of why I teach mindset as the second part of my 5-step method. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.